Hello everybody and welcome once again to Casual Gamer Oz as we are into our second season on F1 2017 career mode with Toro Rosso driver Ben Waterworth here in round 1, Australia, Albert Park. Very excited to be back here into career mode with my ugly face there, the Joel Creasley lookalike, as I've been pointed out to me. Now, we are going to scrap in the previous race section just because we feel like we should just get straight into the racing and not bore you to death with that. If you obviously want to know what happened in the previous race, then you can pretty much watch it, because that's clearly what we like to do here on Casual Gamer Oz, is make you watch our other videos. Otherwise, where else would you come from? So, we're going to get into qualifying here. Obviously, we have one lap qualifying here on Casual Gamer Oz. Slightly different, of course, to a lot of the other channels, because we're casual gamers. We have Racing Line on. We just like to get into it. But we've got some development points, obviously, given that we got some bonuses in the off-season. So let's go across and let's keep developing our powertrain here. I'm going to make sure our engine gets some good work done on it. Now we can go straight here for the fuel injection system power. So this takes a week, and that looks like it's a minor upgrade. Now some of these other ones here, what have we got going on if we want to do the HPP factory efficiency? I've already gotten that one, so that one's 800. What have we got down here at the bottom? Extra enhancements to quality control process, HPP, and then all new high performance powertrain, 7% total, 30%. And do we want to work from the bottom up, or do we want to get to this like major one here? It's a tough choice. It's a tough choice. Well, let's just go here for an instant one. Why not? We've got 750. We've got 800. So we'll go for the cheaper one here. We'll work our way from the bottom. All these ones here are fixed. I like to fill in colours. We like to make sure everything's due. So we'll go from the bottom up. We'll develop this one, 750. So we've got 493 resource points left, but we'll save those. We'll save those to keep doing it. And obviously, as I said, we're trying to work in our powertrain first. That is the main component that we are trying to do. So, best qualifying here at Albert Park. Actually, just looking at my statistics here, in my one season on F1 2017 and my 2 seasons on F1 2016 that you would have watched here on Casual Gamer Oz, I've qualified last in every single session. So, I have never not qualified dead last here at Albert Park. There's an interesting stat for you. And I really like this circuit. Obviously, go here every year. And, of course, I do like this. Well, we can't download F1 2017 version 1.04 if you just wanted that update there for you on the screen. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Can we finally get off the back of the grid for Albert Park as we get our second season underway? Technically, we're into 2018. If we follow on from our career mode in F1 2016, then we'd be up to 2019, would we not be? 2017, yeah, we would be. Anyway, that's just some more small details here. Obviously, we've gotten used to this car a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes just like that. I remember in our Season 1 here on F1 2017, obviously, I had the issues with the controls, didn't I? And ended up like connecting the gearbox to my accelerator and everything. So, obviously, issues there. And I think in one of the, maybe both of the ones on F1 2016, we had wet qualifying. Not to put complete excuses out there, but just showing why I may be that terrible in one of my favourite tracks in the game. Track you would probably argue I know the best. Again, given I've basically been to every single corner of this circuit in real life. Anyway, we're in 17th at the moment, so they want us to qualify in the top 15. Not looking good at the moment. And whatever that upgrade was, it was instant, I feel, and doesn't seem to be making too much of a difference. So our goal this year is to once again finish as high as we can in the championship. We'll try and outscore ourselves every year. Obviously get some more podiums and some more points. And the ultimate move perhaps up to Red Bull would be nice. Can we cross the line and get better than 17th? No. 17th it is. Well, it's the highest I've ever qualified in Australia, Jeffrey, so give me some credit for that, I feel, at least. There we go. That is our qualifying done in Australia, and we'll be back in just a few moments for the race day. And we're going to do that right now. So we got 9th in the championship last year, which was the equal highest we've ever obviously got 9th in our second season of F1 2016. So we want to finish 9th or we want to finish 8th or higher this year. 54 points in our first season here in F1 2017. Our career high, of course, is 97 back in season 2 on F1 2016. So we're going to push as best we can. Now, our best finish here at Albert Park came in the first season here on F1 2017 of 19th. And I remember that race, actually. I was challenging for points, and got taken out by Romain Grosjean in an over-aggressive Haas. So I do remember that. Now, can we actually win a rivalry this year? I haven't won a rivalry at any point in F1 2017, and once again, it doesn't look good. But no teams are interested in me after the first race. Fair enough. We're going to try and change that. And we're going to go here into our race. Looks like we're going to have a dry race. That's some positive news. Go to race. And I'd love to show you these introductions, but clearly, as you probably have seen in some of the videos, we've had to go back and edit because apparently Formula 1 management doesn't like you showing their introductions, even though they include it in a game that people happily upload and record. So, go figure. Again, hopefully Liberty Media might not be as strict with things like that, but for the time being, we will bow down to their rules because we don't want any of these videos to be blocked for you to enjoy. Alright, so here we are in Albert Park, race 1 of Season 2, and let's take a quick look at the grid. How's it starting off? The Ferraris are starting off well in Season 2 here. Vettel from Raikkonen, I'm guessing with the Mercedes will be next, and no doubt we'll have Ricciardo and Verstappen in their average 5th and 6th. Of course we do. What a surprise. Nothing changes. Massa 7th. Perez 8th. Nothing changes here with any of this. Grosjean, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Ocon, Stroll, Alonso, Palmer, Sainz. There I am in 17th. Oh, Sainz a bit lower actually, just behind my teammate. Van Dorn 18th. Looks very sad there, Stoffel, doesn't he? He's qualified in 18th, so he's sad. And Ericsson out qualifies Verline. Well, there you go. Slightly different. Alright, so can we get a better finish than 19th? Here we go, Season 2 is about to begin, and we're going to try and have as little DNFs in Season 2 as we can. And having said that, I'm probably going to crash out here at the first corner. Anyway, it is go in Australia. It is go for Season 2 on career mode on F1 2017. I've got a very good start here. Oh, whoa, 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 I've been clipped. Oh, and what happened there? And what did I say about possibly retiring? I have no idea what even happened there. Who was in me? Someone got me on the rear. It is going to be a Sauber, and that's driven. Well, that is a very interesting incident, and I've managed to crash into my teammate. Now that is frustrating. After talking myself up, no little DNS, we've barely even lasted half a straight. So who is it? It's bloody Ericsson. The time he gets to out-qualify his teammate. So he's actually, I felt him in the back of me, so I've tried to steer out of it. And as I've steered into him then, I've driven him then into my teammate. I've driven him there, and then I've kind of gone, oh shit, I'm going to get out of it. And just as I thought I have, he's then got my teammate who's then driven straight into me, doof. Now that is a bullshit move. I'm going to go on board here with, this will be Verline. This should be a good view of it. Actually, we're going to get an even better view if we're on board with Van Dorn here. Actually, no, we're going to stick with, well, let's work out what we're doing here, Ben. Alright, so this is on board with Verline. So you can see there, Ericsson gets a good start with me, goes side by side. I've moved across there, not knowing that he's there. By the time I've come together with him and realised, uh-oh, I better get out of that, I've pushed him into, that's kind of my fault in a way, but I haven't really seen him. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, obviously we know we're going to retire. Yes, I am sure I want to retire. And what a terrible way to start this season. That is of course the way we did not want to start it. And I knew I was going to jinx myself by saying, let's try and finish every single race that we can. But if we want to take any positives out of it, in my second season on F1 2016, I DNF'd the Australian Grand Prix and had my best season to date. So got to try and think outside the square. Is Ferrari at least going to win for me? They will. Is it going to be Seb or Kimi? It is going to be Seb. He's got a head this time around. So there we go. Vettel from Raikkonen, Hamilton, Bottas, Ricciardo, Verstappen. So no change in the top 7. Stroll moves up into 8th. Good race by him, Grosjean, Magnussen. The Haas's get off to a good start. So that means that our standings won't be different in the drivers, but in the constructors, Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull, Williams, Haas, Force India. Force India haven't scored. But anyway, so yeah, that's a disappointing way to start the season. We'll obviously be back with China. Remember to like us, subscribe, leave us comments, and tell us how shit we've obviously started this season. But this has been Casual Gamer Oz. Our first race has been a terrible race in Season 2 on career mode. We'll speak to you next time from China, unless we have an invitational event, but we'll speak to you soon. Good night.